Hernandez. He will lead this one off today. Here's the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, we'll see if Odubel Herrera can get it going. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. Now the Mets will step up for their first. Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
1-1.
So 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Full count now. 3-2.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. Check the swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. At the plate, Wilson Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it brings the Phillies back even now with 1 apiece.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Odubel Herrera comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, he saw his partner in crime go deep the previous bat and thought, hey, I want to get some of that. And that's just what he did. Back-to-back homers, doing it in style.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Now at the plate, Aaron Nola. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jackson on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. A ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And there's 1 away. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Yep, that ball went out.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next for the Mets, Wilmer Flores. Now the pitch.
Wilmer Flores.
Slow bouncer to the right side, but it gets foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. The city's founder, William Penn, seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia, as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hernandez hits a little over the 270 mark. Here's the 0-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Conforto going back on it. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and that's off the left field wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Jackson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So now Carlos Santana, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming in on it is Jackson. 2 gone. So striding in, Jose Bautista hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Hit on the ground to third. Throw goes to Reyes for the force, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Kevin Plawecki as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
1 strike.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled off. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Steven Matz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Swing and a line drive. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. stepping in and ready for another shot, Ahmed Rosario. He went down swinging to start the home first. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And there's a base hit on the line. Matz rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes. Reyes, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Reyes rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate. Man at second here with 2 away. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Throw in time and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Wilson Ramos. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jackson giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
In now, Maikel Franco. Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. And gone up into the second deck. Into the box, Aaron Nola. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Nola, base runner at first with one out. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now here's your check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter as Asdrubal Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. But the Titans strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Here's Jay Bruce now.
Leading off the fourth
Infield
inning.
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Herrera, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. No balls and 1 strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
First baseman, number 4.
Next up from New York, Wilmer Flores. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground, and no one will get this one. And now pitch on the way. Slow roller back to the mound. Taken there by Cabrera, and there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Kevin Plawecki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses inside 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets. Here's Carlos Santana now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Frazier is there, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the fifth inning. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Hit down the third base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing now by Bautista as this is on the ground to short. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. Hit high and deep to left field. Conforto going back at the track, and it's gone as they add still another. Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Sharp ground ball to third. Frazier's up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jack Reinheimer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 72.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez over to his left, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. No hits to this point. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Ball one.
Ball one.
Hit out towards second. Hernandez comes up with it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Digging in once again, Jose Reyes singled homer run in his last time up. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Again, another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Mets go down 1. Corey Oswalt takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55.
Ready to take his hacks again, Michael Franco, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at bat.
1-1 the count. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Aaron Nola, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Nick Williams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. He enters play here at 288, 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
From the belt, the pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But that'll be off the right field wall. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Hernandez, the runner at third. Hoskins on second. Cabrera at first. 1 gone. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looking at his career totals, Batista brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And a dive, but he's back. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A Fastball right down the middle for a strike.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. Now the relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about being an impact guy in today's game, that RBI base hit right there gives him 3 RBIs on the day, Hero. Yeah, I remember sitting on the bench talking to Chipper Jones. He wanted to always put a biscuit in the basket. This guy's got 3 of them.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Bruce, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Nashik. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Fouled off. Nashik has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Third baseman number 20.
Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Jay Bruce now.
Hey, and in that last at bat, he took this one to straightaway center field, the deepest part of the ballpark, so this guy can hit a breaking ball a long way.
The windup and the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Down. Into the box now, Michael Franco. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Michael Franco.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Hard ground ball to third, right to Frazier. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Philadelphia, pitcher Pat Nashik.
Scott Kingery will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
Fly ball into straightaway left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. There goes the runner. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. And Bruce will make the catch, and the inning is over. We'll get a look. Victor Arano gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count.
Leading off for the Mets.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Jackson at second. Flores is over at first with 1 away. Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Paul Sewell enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Settling in now as Dribble Cabrera, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Santana. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
On the move is Jackson, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Hoskins arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Reyes. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hit hard to third. There is Franco. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4.
Hitting off for the Phillies.
Wilson Ramos will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
The batter, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Jackson. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So digging in now, Michael Franco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Conforto. 2 down.
Now batting.
Next up will be the Phillies pitch. Victor Arano. Jorge Alfaro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
38, Jorge Alfaro.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. He'll check in here at 256. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. And that misses 1-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to. Luis Avilan, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Here's Todd Frazier now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed, He chased it for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got one more.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The center fielder, number
First pitch of the at-bat.
Austin.
Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that.
Luis Garcia will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
12-4 is the final in this game. Philadelphia slugged their way to victory with 15 hits.